Good day, YouTubers. Thanks for joining me. This is video 34 in my series of videos on Ontario Northland models in HO scale. And what we're looking at today is a Walthers Trainline GP9. Now, just to start with a story, this is the first locomotive that I purchased about 6 or so years back when I was getting back into the hobby after a long departure. The locomotives that I had last bought previous was about maybe 10 or more years previous in the form of some Proto 2000 GP9s. And I kind of find it humorous to reflect that when I purchased this, I commented to the retailer, which was a hobby shop in Quebec, that I was just getting back into things, and he said, well, I should be really happy with this Walthers locomotive because it's just a beautiful performer. And I took it back and put it down on a piece of track, and kind of chuckled to myself that it was more along the lines of what I expected, which is, more along the lines of a Cox locomotive or something, or a lifelike locomotive from the 1970s or 80s. It's very old tooling. It's not a great runner. It only runs at a relatively high rate of speed. And, if you're looking for just another locomotive painted for the Ontario Northland Railway, this is great. And when I purchased it, I recognized that that was all that I was getting. So definitely far from being an accurate or a quality model. And it did surprise me the price point that it was at in retrospect, as compared to other purchases that I've made over the last few years. But I'm just happy to have an Ontario Northland locomotive, like you've heard me say many times before. Now, comparing this to what an Ontario Northland GP9 should actually look like, and another model that has been produced, is taking a look at this much older Proto 2000 GP9. And what this illustrates here as compared to the Walthers unit is the fact that there's no dynamic brakes. And it has these torpedo tube air reservoirs on the top of the hood there. Of course, this locomotive model here reflects the high short hood. Now, going back and taking a look at the Walthers Trainline model, Ontario Northland, they did in-house modify GP9's number 1600 and 1604 to have short hoods. Those modifications didn't really look anything like how this locomotive has been shown here. There's no application of the cluster up above the cab window there for the headlights. And of course, this illustrates the brake blister, as discussed just previous. So, not a great review from myself in regards to the quality of this locomotive in most regards. But if you've got a youth or a kid who's really into the Ontario Northland Railway, and you're looking for a locomotive for a fairly basic train set or layout, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this. I will leave it there. I'll keep my next few videos relatively short rather than roll too much content together. In the next video here, we'll take a look at the Walthers Mainline Series RS2. Thank you.